Hey, howdy guys, Connor McCaskill here with Gear Focus, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about the best deals that I found on the Gear Focus website. Special thanks to Armando Ferreira for allowing me to use his studio again, and without any further ado, let's begin. Now let's go ahead and kick things off with an amazing lens, and that is the Canon EF 24-70 2.8 L series lens. We actually personally use this lens at Armando's studio all the time, and I can definitely vouch for this lens. Now, as you can see on the Gear Focus website, this lens is being listed for $1,050. And when you do a little bit of price comparison, that is quite a stellar deal, I've got to say. I think these lenses go for roughly $16.99 new on B&H Photo, and I believe the used market is anywhere between $1,000 and $1,300. So this is on the low end of the used market price point. Quite a stellar lens. If you're on the Canon system, highly recommend this lens. Next up on my list, I found this Canon Cine DS 16mm lens. This is a T2.6 lens, and it is made for a Canon full frame EF mount. The Canon 16mm lens is a really good, cheaper, wide lens. A lot of times these lenses can get quite expensive, so for $320, you're getting a really solid 16mm lens at a fairly decent aperture of T2.6, which is really nice. On B&H Photo, these lenses typically go for about $650, so at $320, you're getting roughly 50% off, which is pretty gnarly. Also compared this lens on other used selling markets, and I think that this listing beat out all of the other listings by about $100. So if you're looking to pick up a decent wide prime lens and you don't want to spend a ton of money, this might be the lens for you. Interestingly, the next deal that I found was also a 16mm lens on the Gear Focus website. This one is the Fuji-Lens 16mm f1.4, so definitely gonna be a better aperture than the previous Canon. However, this one does cost a bit more. This one is listed at $750, but you gotta compare that to the $1,000 that it would cost you new. And also you have to consider that Fujifilm glass just does not go on sale very often. It's really hard to find good deals on Fujifilm glass, so $750 is a pretty decent steal on this lens. And rounding out my list for camera gear picks of the week on the Gear Focus website is this Canon C300 Mark II. This is actually a great time to buy the C300 Mark II because the Mark III was just released. And what does that mean? It means that you're probably going to find better deals on the previous generation, for instance, the Canon C300 Mark II. Now this one is listed for $5,500, and that alone is a steal. But this one actually comes with a few extra accessories which make it a stellar deal. And the particular item to note, besides a few odds and ends things like a top handle and such, is that it comes with an Atomos Shogun flame. And let me explain why this is particularly interesting. Not only is the Shogun flame $1,000 new, so that's just tacked on to here for basically nothing, but it fixes the problem that a lot of people had with the C300 Mark II, because the C300 Mark II does not shoot RAW internally. A lot of people would much rather get a C200 because it does shoot RAW internally. However, here's the kicker. The C200 shoots RAW internally, but it does not shoot 10-bit, so pretty much you're stuck shooting RAW all the time. The C300 Mark II does shoot 10-bit internally, and out through the Shogun flame is able to record ProRes RAW, which is actually a better codec in my opinion than Canon's RAW. So essentially you're able to get a really awesome RAW capable cinema camera for a fraction of the cost. The C300 Mark II, when it first came out, was $16,000, and today you're able to pick it up for $5,500. Pretty insane. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely let us know which of these listings you found to be the most attractive. Also, if you're interested in buying or selling used gear, definitely go check out Gear Focus for yourself. It is a website built by creators for creators, and it is pretty awesome. My name's Connor McCaskill, and enjoy your week.